there is no traditional kizomba. Why? Because it can't be. It's the opposite of traditional. Let's see why. I've said this before. Kizomba is a modern, contemporary, always evolving dance. It's a recreational dance that is always created anew with all the new dancers that come to the scene. Traditional dances are dances that are not supposed to be changed over time. They are preserved as they are in their old form, because traditional dances are much more than dance. They are usually like a theater piece. They tell the stories of their times to the generations that come after. And this is why it's very important to separate traditional and contemporary dances. They're complete opposites. There are many really good traditional dancers that become excellent teachers of kizomba and samba in Angola, but they know the difference between these. And I would like for you to know also, because I keep hearing it. People talk about traditional kizomba, and I think what they mean, either they mean like old school kizomba, which is kizomba that older people dance, that was modern in the 80s or 90s or early 2000s. That was the modern kizomba of their days. Now it seems to us like old school. Okay, that's one possible interpretation, but that's not traditional. It's just old school, like hip hop in the 80s or hip hop in the 90s. It looks quite different today. And the other possible explanation to this misunderstanding is that people actually talk about completely different dances that they compare kizomba to. So they think kizomba is something traditional when it actually is a different dance. And they are referring to urbankiz or any of the fusions that abound when people dance in their own ways, in many, many different variations. And then the pure kizomba, that is the Angolan contemporary modern dance, they think that that is something traditional just because it has existed a longer time. It has existed a longer time because urbankiz was created less than 10 years ago, basically, and all these fusions are even younger. But it's just different dances. So now you know why kizomba is not a traditional kizomba ever. It's just kizomba. And it's always modern. If you go and look at the kids who dance today, the young people in Angola, yeah, they dance very differently than their parents or grandparents. But it was always modern. Now you know. Now you can tell anybody who talks about traditional kizomba that there's no such thing. There cannot be. Okay, see you soon.